we've just arrived at Biodiversity Resort. So, you want to check out the room with us? So we've got a garden cottage here in Biodiversity, one of their newer rooms. They even give you here a bag with sarongs, sun visors. Welcome to our outdoor-indoor bathroom with its own little rainforest inside. It's super beautiful, a lovely open air shower. It's just lovely. All these lovely little touches make it feel like a luxurious rainforest retreat. What they built here is really beautiful. We're going to show you around the rest of the resort. We're going to be going diving, and the house reef here is phenomenal as well. So there's no point waiting for diving tomorrow. We're going to take you snorkeling just off the beach here right now.
How did you sleep?
Like a dream, like a dream.
So if you watched our previous episodes, you'd see that we've been on a dive safari the last week. The diving was incredible. The sleep was not great.
It's a real change.
So now we're just going to head out for 2 dives. We're going to go to Mioskon, amazing dive site, one of our favourites around this area. And then we're going to go to somewhere we haven't been before, which is called Friwen Garden.
It's a cloudy start to the day, but we are confident we are going to have some epic dives regardless.
Very, very chilled dive. And we did see quite a lot of cool stuff actually. Hunting moray eel, the 2 wobbegongs. But again, they were just facing into the rock and I couldn't get a shot of their faces, but I managed to get a shot from behind just to show you.
We also saw a crocodile fish.
Crocodile fish, that was cool.
Hiding
Nice to see
behind the
always.
soft coral, it was really lovely.
Bunch of spotted lagoon rays around. And now we're just here on Mioskon Island. We've seen the bats flying above our heads
Huge.
just now. Huge fruit bats.
Huge.
Just having a coffee. Quite a few.
The bats are having a coffee.
The bats are having a coffee.
So we're ready for our next dive. We've been out for 46 minutes. We don't want to hold people up. Better head back to the boat. we jump in? Got
Yeah.
my bikini on. Haven't got my mask. So the resort catches all its own fish for the guests. They just catch enough to feed us for a few days, so it's nice and fresh. And then they just fillet it and clean it all up here on the jetty. And all of the the heads, the guts, all of that just goes back into the ocean. And we've got these schooling remoras, which I've never seen before, and a few black-tip reef sharks coming for a little free feast.
So generally we find that diving on safaris or liverboards tends to be a bit more high octane compared to when you're going from resorts and from day trips, just because you tend to hit the current at the right time.
That being said, there are perks to staying in a resort. We're here on our third day. We've had 2 nights here, and my God, has it been comfortable. We're being fed 3 times a day, plus a snack. Got lovely fresh filter coffee, fresh fruits, different, more like European style meals, desserts. There's a bar with a really great guy there making delicious cocktails. The room is bigger, more airy, so we don't wake up feeling quite as damp.
If you watch the last episode of the dive safari, the bungalows that we stayed in for those which we were complaining about the whole time are literally just behind us over there. So that's how we found out about this resort, because we were looking over the fence thinking, God, why can't we stay there? It's technically sunrise right now. It's about 6:30, and since we've been at Biodiversity, we've not been very lucky with sunrises. It's just been
Grey.
grey.
So grey. Last night the thunder was so loud, the bed was shaking. It was I've never heard thunder like that.
Every single night.
Pagi.
All night. Pagi.
Kabar baik.
So as we weren't able to go diving yesterday, the crew here have been very kind as to take us to a Fam island today, which is all the way over on the west side of central Raja Ampat. It has some of the best diving in Raja Ampat. Melissa's Garden is one of our favourite dive sites ever.
Now it's time for a lovely breakfast in this beautiful restaurant. Just take a look. It's so cute. They put the candles out in the morning, and I love candles. And then they have a whole buffet of cereals and toast, and they make a cake or something, and there's fruit, and then you order what you want. So we have banana pancakes, but you can also have continental with eggs and sausage. Time for some coffee, guys. We'll see you on the boat.
So to get to Fam, it's across this bit of open ocean. We've just gone past Arborek. We're super lucky with conditions today. Not too choppy. It seems to be brightening up as well, so hopefully that'll help underwater visibility. Should be a good one.
Right guys, we have just arrived at our first dive site, Melissa's Garden. It's time to kit up and let's go diving.
Beautiful first dive at Melissa's Garden. A little bit tame because of lack of current, but it was really, really nice to be able to go there one more time before we leave Raja Ampat. And it's so beautiful, so much coral. We saw 3 octopuses, and we also saw 3 awesome little Pikachu nudibranchs, which I've never seen before. So that was really, really cool. And now we're heading to Farm Slope, which is something we haven't done before either. So if it's anything like Melissa's garden, then it's going to be very, very nice.
Everyone here who hasn't dived Melissa's garden before was super blown away by it. So it's not just us, it is a phenomenal dive site. So many fish, beautiful. Cannot wait for the next dive.
So we're going to kit up now for our second dive. Let's go.
Woo.
Good morning, and welcome to another day in what we've affectionately now termed Raja Ampat. Tell us about the Ampat.
Well, this has been hanging up overnight and is possibly more wet than it was when I was wearing it on the boat yesterday. I don't know if you can see that, but this is what we're talking about when we're saying
Where was it hanging
it's damp. It's hanging up in the room. It is soaked through. Also, my lovely damp hat is physically soaked and it's mouldy and rusty. But the thing is, we've had a few days with no proper sun, so nothing is drying out.
It's our last morning of diving in Raja Ampat, and we're going to one of our favourite and one of the most famous dive sites in the entire world.
And we've heard from the local guides that they've seen just about everything and anything at this dive site, especially in the blue. So one eye on the reef, one eye in the blue.
This is Bart.
Have a nice day, guys.
And it is so flat
And
out there.
it's just beautiful. The conditions are
Look at
amazing.
Show them. Show this beautiful water. Oh my God. Gonna miss this Ampat, Raja Ampat.
So we're just on the way out now to Cape Cree. The water conditions look amazing. It's just beautiful. We've only got 10 minutes to the dive site. It's time to kit up and let's go diving.
Sweet Caroline.
Can't have that, it's copyright. Phenomenal dive at Cape Cree, really, really awesome. And being our last dive there for probably quite a while, it was a great send-off. And then towards the end of the dive, we had some swirling jackfish out in the blue. Swam out to those for a little bit and just managed to get inside that bait ball and hopefully got some nice shots.
One
Fantastic
other little
Cape.
special guest. We saw it for a mere split second, and it was a blue ring octopus, about this big.
Yeah, we didn't manage to get our own shots of it because we had hoggers. So if you're a camera person and you're diving, try not to be a hogger. Take your shots, don't annoy the creatures too much, and then move aside and let somebody else have a go. And with the sharks, there was quite a few grey reefs around. Unfortunately, at least 2 of them we saw with huge fish hooks in their mouths. I think I got a shot of one and the shark was just trying to desperately wiggle it out. And there's no way that you can get close enough or try to help it free itself. So the next dive we think we're going to be doing at Ko, which I believe is this small island. I don't know if you can see it behind us.
We can do better. We could be chasing dreams. We know what's right, and we know how it feels. Yeah, we can do better. We can make a change for real. Yeah, we can do a lot better. We can be facing fears. We know what's up, and we know how to get there. Yeah, we can be stars. We can be the best. Just put us to the test.
Packing up time, the best part of the trip. Everything is soaked.
I just picked up my mesh kit bag, and as I picked it up, I realised it was full of these ants, massive ants, that decided to make their home in it. It seemed like they were feasting on some sort of lava. Everything's damp, as we said. Even my bloody tripod.
I don't know why.
How can the tripod be damp?
We were planning to have 2 nights in Sarong before our flight because if you've got loads of dive gear like us, well, it adds a couple of kilos and also it gets home and it stinks. So you really want to dry it out. We'd planned for 2 nights in a hotel in Sarong to use the AC and dry it all out. So if you are coming with your own dive gear, give it enough time to dry it out. Just a thought. Well, we are about to leave and the rain is right on time. And we've been told it's going to get a lot worse. Get ready for a wild ride. What a beautiful way to leave Raja Ampat. Here it is. Oh. This is lovely.
Paradise.
Yellow's my colour.
At least it's not choppy. Oh great, it's low tide as well, perfect. So you've got to climb from 2 metres down to the boat.
Hello. Hattie, hattie. That's it. And then you got to step all the way down. Oh, it's a bit bright.
If you're watching this and you don't subscribe,
Come on, subscribe already!
we're going all the way to Waisai on this teeny little bucket. Apparently it takes about half an hour. We've wrapped everything up, double, triple, quadruple wrapped, a lot of gear in those bags. Rain's calmed down a little bit in this section, but the waves are bigger.
Beautiful though, I mean it's still so bloody beautiful! Oh, big wave!
I would love to be a person at Waisai Harbour now, watching us coming over the horizon, looking like a couple of lemons.
The captain wave!
We've just seen our captain from our dive safari. There's the dive safari boat. It's there. And there's our captain, he's recognised us. He must be, I don't know what must be going through his head. Alright, that's the lemons off. Which one is that?
Okay, we've got 2 bags
wrapped in bin bags, which was a last minute idea of mine, which I think was a slight genius. All our coffee. The worst thing is that the coffee is spilled everywhere. And now it's time to get our ferry tickets, and we might downgrade from VIP because there's aircon, and being damp, that's just going to be a freezing couple of hours. Let's go see what we can do. Helping us get it onto the ferry as well, which is really nice.
Oh man, this is extremely slippery. Cass has adopted the duck walk technique. Is that why ducks have evolved to walk like that?
So they do usually take card, but I think because we reserved, they take cash only. So thankfully we still have a bit of cash left over. We gave a lot as a tip. We left ourselves a little bit thinking could pay with card. So never presume, always have more cash than you need. So yeah, we should be good to get on the boat shortly. Hi everyone.
Agar nama-nama Anda terdaftar dalam manifest penumpang sebagai penumpang yang resmi di pelayaran hari ini. Terima kasih.
Thank you.